What up? What up? What up? What up, big back people? Where you guys at? Where the big back ladies and gentlemen at? But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Mr. Know It All Reactions Radio Show Live. I am your show host. I go by the name, the one and only talented Mr. Know It All Reactions. Give it
You know
up.
how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Now that you are here and you made it to my channel, then you know what? Please make sure you go hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also share it. Share it with your friends, your family members, your neighbors, even your enemies as well. If you got some, like me, I don't have no enemies because I'm lovable, I'm cool, calm, collected, and I'm just a cool individual. So, but anyway, everybody can't be like me, but everybody can be like you. Never mind. I'm just kind of just throwing the smoke up. I'm just kind of just saying a little stuff out there, whatever, man. But anyway, now that you're here, like I said, you are family, but I just want you guys to make sure that you get your popcorn ready, and because we're gonna definitely talk about some great conversations, some great content tonight. And like I said, man, it's just one of those type of things that we're gonna definitely get into this whole thing, whatever. But we got to recognize today is Thursday, and man, I tell you what, the whole month of October, where did it go? It went by so fast. What today is Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I know I went to some establishments today, restaurants today, and yeah, they had the Halloween costumes on. And I was saying to myself, wow, I forgot that, we was still in the month of October for some reason. I'm like, man, I felt like we just got here, some time ago or whatever. But yeah, today's Halloween. And if you out there trick-or-treating with your loved ones or your family and your friends, you make sure you guys stay safe. Make sure you don't do like we used to do when we were younger, eat the candy all, while you're trick-or-treating. And by the time you get home, your stomach be all messed up from all the candies and snacks and stuff like that you've been putting into your pocket and taking and putting in your mouth, and before your mom and daddy can get it or whatever. So don't be doing all that. All right. So anyway, I got to talk about, before we get to some of these nice hits or whatever, but oh yeah, I forgot to let you guys know this. Hold on, stand by. I got a comment in the comment section. Ray Rob, she said, is it popcorn day or honey whiskey night? You know what? And I was going to get to that, Ray Robinson. Thank you for tuning in. So tonight, the jams we're going to be listening to is going to be centered around ATL. All right. So we're not going to do the wine and dine tonight, because tonight I'm not feeling like that or whatever, because we're still Halloween, so we're gonna try to pick it up a little bit tonight or whatever, kind of get in some good vibes or whatever. But we're gonna keep it ATL, and I got some different cuts we're gonna definitely play with that or whatever. But anyway, so there you go, Ray. I just went ahead, you beat me to the punch. I was gonna get to that, but yeah. So, but you know what, I got a scary Halloween joke. What is more scarier than Halloween? So Halloween, either A, Michael Myers, B, Freddy Krueger, or C, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris winning the presidency. Oh, I tickled myself. Y'all pick which one's more scary. I will pick D, with Donald Trump or Kamala Harris winning the presidency. So anyway, that's all you're gonna get from me. So anyway, I had to throw that one out there. I thought that was pretty funny, and it was on the fly too. So anyway, but speaking of Kamala Harris and Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, man, these election polls are getting super crazy out there. I don't have a video of what I had saw today, but I'm gonna have to kind of explain it to you. No, you know what? No. I think I do have a video. I have a video. Let me get ready to try to play this video for you guys. So at one of the voting polls, there was a man came inside the voter poll, the vote to go ahead and vote, and he lost it inside he lost it inside the office. Now I don't know what ticked him off. I don't know what was the reason that he felt the way he felt, but you guys take a look at this video, and I want you guys to give me your input about it. And we're going to definitely talk about it. Okay, so check this out.
Buy his grandfather some socks.
That's not it. This one here. Let's see.
Word from Royal Caribbean 66.
Okay. Well, I don't have the video. I'm sorry. So anyway, the man he comes inside the voting poll ready to vote, and he get into a little knockout drag out incident with one of the women that was working at the polls. And the guy they went, and the guy was upset and started exchanging words with some of the workers that was working there. Now, mind you, this guy that was saying this, that was upset, he was a white older man. And a lot of women inside that was working there were black because they had their orange vest on. And one thing led to another, to where he was getting to a disagreement with one of the ladies. And he said that he yelled at one of these ladies. And then next thing you know, he took his hat off and threw it across the hallway area. And then after that, he gets into it with a woman that works with the place. And the woman put those hands on. She hit him with like a 2-3 piece combo. And all these people get in front of this guy, was holding him. And the woman, he was charging the woman, and she was backing up, and the guy was charging her, but he has to get around 2 or 3 people that was holding him back. But it was just chaotic at the place where people were trying to cast a vote. And here it is, you have some people just acting idiotic inside these places or whatever. And here's the thing, what they fail to realize is, you go into these places like that and you want to act up, man, they take that stuff serious when it comes to these voting booths and things of that magnitude, whatever, because the reason why is because we've been seeing also online going viral, some of these ballot boxes that people cast their ballots at, they burning those up. And I was thinking to myself, when I saw that, I'm saying, nah, I don't really put a lot of stock into that or whatever, because for number one is, who goes and physically cast a vote inside of a voter's box? Just, you get a vote, go to a voter's box, you got your vote in your hand, and you go to a box and put it in there and drop your vote. I don't believe that. I just think that's propaganda to try to cause the masses up, to try to say, hey, this city or this county or this place is causing some type of reaction, and they're trying to get a response out of everybody to say, hey, look, if that's a Democratic county or state, or if it's a Republican county or state, whatever, that's for them to say, hey, this election was rigged, this election was corrupt, and so on and so forth, or whatever. So I think they're trying to get a more reaction in that fashion, because that's the way it looked to me. But you mean to tell me that people are still doing paper votes when we do everything by electronic now? So that right there alone just kind of debunked the fact that somebody is going to a voting box and putting a box on fire with votes in it. I'm not buying that. You can't, not with the type of technology that we have. But again, like I said, my thing is, look, we are still, we have evolved. We have, with the new technology, we are more advanced, technology advanced right now. So, the old ways of doing things, to where, you gotta remember, like in some of those movies when, the people in these little hick towns, the little small group of people that want to go and vote, they get together in these little packs and groups. And they got the civil right looking clothes on, and they got their little, they got their signs in their hand and saying, we want to vote. And they're going down to downtown, and you got the sheriff with his gun. He probably got a little pot belly with sweat stains on his collar, and he's sitting there in the front with him and his deputies, and he got a big old ball of tobacco in his mouth, and he's spitting it out as everybody's saying, we want to vote. And he's saying, nope, y'all turn around, or there's gonna be some problems. We passed them days. That's not how things go. And that's, to me, that's what the little that when they trying to tell me on the news media, they're trying to put out there this propaganda, this narrative that the voting boxes are being put on fire. That's not the way we do things anymore. That's that we way past the 1940s and 50s of voting. So I'm not buying it, and you guys shouldn't buy it either. But with this guy that come to the voting ballot and try to cast his vote and go in there with some problems, a lot of times you get what you ask for. And that dude there, he asked for that when he go inside there. You talking to people crazy, because you can't go inside these locations and go in there and start making demands or whatever, because we aren't our ancestors. That's what they say all the time now, because we hit back. People hit back now. So whatever mentality that you got going on, thinking that you can go inside these places and harass or talk crazy to these workers, like I said, we fight back now. So it ain't that's you might want to get that out your skull or whatever. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and we definitely got to get to some of these different hits or whatever. But starting out, we're gonna come on out the gate with the one and only from ATL. We're going with Outkast, Elevator, Me and You. Let's get it. You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reactions Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
One for the money, yes sir, two for the show. A couple of years ago, on Headland and the low, what's the starter? Something good, where me and my nigga rode the martyr through the hood, just trying to find that hook up. Now every day we looked up at the ceiling, watching ceiling fans go round, trying to catch that feeling off instrumental. Had my pencil and plus my paper. We caught the 86 flies on your head, they took Decatur, writing rhymes, trying to find our spot off in that light off in that spot. Knowing that we can rock, doing the hole in the wall club. This shit here must stop. Like freeze, we making the crowd move, but we not making no G's, and that's a no.
A 1-2 dope niggas in the Cadillac. They call us went from Players ball to balls. Put the South up on the map. It's like Little Rock to banging. Niggas say motherfuck that plaguing. They paying. We staying legging vocals done. Made it with them big boys up in this industry. Outkast, yeah, them niggas they making big noise. Over 1 million sold to this day. Niggas they take it like they 96. Gonna be that year that out. Y'all players hit us to bite me. I'm really rich. Your mama and your cousins too. Going down the strip on board. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you. Your mama and your cousins too. Rolling down the strip on board. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Back in the day when I was younger, hunger, looking to fill me belly with that rallies. Bullshit, pull shit off like it was supposed to be pulled. For the chick I was, stone like them white boys, smoking them white girls before them blunts got chrome. Chunky asses, passes getting though like Hail Marys, and they looking like Halle Berry. So fine, intertwined, but we ain't sipping wine, we just chilling on the rabbit villain. And I'm so high, smoking freely. Me, Lil B, Rick Moan and Suge, and my little brother James. Things changed in the hood where I live at. Them rats know, mama, I want to sing, but mama, I want to trick, and mama, I'm sucking dicks now. We moving on up in the world like elevators. Me and the crew, we pimps like 82. Me and you like Tone. Yeah. Like this, East Point, and we gone. Me and you, your mama and your cubs, the two. Going down the strip on boat. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cubs, the two. Going down the strip on boat.
The mall the other day, heard a call from the other way that I just came from. Some nigga was saying something, talking about, hey, something. You remember me from school? No, not really, but he kept smiling like a clown, facial expression looking silly, and he kept asking me, what kind of car you drive? I know you paid, I know y'all got buku posts from all them songs that y'all done made. And I replied that I've been going through the same thing that he has. True, I got more fans than the average man, but not enough loot to last me to the end of the week. I live by the beat like you live check to check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat, so we like neck to neck. Yes, we done come a long way like them slim ass cigarettes from Virginia. This ain't gonna stop, so we just gonna continue.
Me and you heard them. Your mama and your cousins too. Going down the strip on boat. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousins too. Going down the strip on boat. Coming up, slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you.
That's from Outkast, Elevators, Me and You. You can't beat that one. You definitely got to make sure you put that into the rotation. That's what I'm talking about. The next we're going to get it. We're going to keep on going. ATL. This is what comes from the one end, the one and only, the Young Dro, Shoulder Lean. Let's get it.
I'm cleaning it, bitch. Now I'm finna show the lean in this bitch, nigga. Ball. 15 in this bitch. It's Grand Hustle team of kings getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of Primatine minutes. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching Oprah Mac, 90 being flip. True black family nigga, 9 ain't tilt. With lucky torn down the man, but 9 ain't tilt. Hey, boom. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean, and I bet my car talk, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide dope, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, cause they smoking me. Smoke, whole scoping me. Ice comfort, bump for return. 100 carat hammer, froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, never around Eon. Put the lights up in my rim, never around neon. Our cars look like Creon. Oh no, on the man though. I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to land though. Let you show. Let you show. Let you show. Right. Let you show. 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 Let it right. Let you show. Let you show. Let you show. First I let my wheels spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green by Moto. Then I pimp a hoe, take a bitch to Berlin. Bitch break niggas after that we blow that girlfriend. My girl got a girlfriend. Chevy blue like whirlwind. Niggas driving that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl in, cock and hammer, arm and hammer, propaganda. Bitches think I'm pimping and lending a solid amount of sandals. 30 South Pot, cause Atlanta. Show niggas with Anna, we ride Phantom, Holly, show the grandma. Yo, now be on TV, BT out China. Hood nigga from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my banana, dumping and punking monkeys. Don't nobody live with my mom for the bunch of junkies. Don't nothing, don't fit. Bitch, I ride glaze on the haze. Gator green, Chevy, Gator gut, alligator trade. Right and left and let you show. Let you show. Let you show. Right. Let you show. Let you show. Let you show. Right and left and let you show. Let you show.
That one is Shoulder Lean by the one and only Young Dro. Sometimes you gotta let your shoulder lean, especially on a lot of these haters that we gotta be dealing with out here. You know how it is. So you know what I always say, don't never be where you are tolerated, but go where you are celebrated. But a lot of times, like I said, man, you definitely got to make sure you get your shoulder lean on. So we got to keep on moving. All right. This next discussion we're going to talk about is the word N-word, nigga. How do you guys feel about the word nigga? Is it okay? Is it acceptable to use the word nigga? Do you use it in your daily activity? I mean, do your daily life when you're talking, especially amongst your friends? Because here's the thing. The term, when we say it to each other, I mean, that that word, we use it is universal when it comes to some of our daily lives and how we discuss and how we have topics amongst each other. But the fact is this, I don't use it in my personal life, but we're going to play a video and I want you guys to see exactly what I say, as far as like with the N-word or whatever, because a lot of people feel, a lot of people that's not black, they feel that, they're able to say it freely. Some people, kind of cringe at it or whatever, but I want you guys to see this video of this actor. I think he was in, if I'm not mistaken, he was in Malcolm X movie, and I believe he played, I forget the name of the character he played. I believe West Indian Archie. I believe that's what he played, West Indian Archie in Malcolm X. Now, I don't know his name, but he was on a media show and they would talk about the N-word. Well, the news anchor guy, he was pretty uncomfortable. He put him on the spot. But anyway, you guys check it out. We're gonna come back with the commentary. So check this one out.
hip hop. We've talked about this on the show before. You have African American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Okay, this is hypocritical. You know we can't.
Sure you can. This is America. Both of you. Say it.
All right, I think we can move on.
Why? Why move on when you want to say it? Both of you want to say it. Huh?
Hip
that video been viral for some time now, but I thought it was super funny because you can see the wind just really got out that guy's sail when he's the one who pushed it, saying, you know, why come white people can't say the word N, you know, nigga. And the guy was like, you know what? Okay, we going there. Go ahead and say I'm gonna give you a pass to say it. And you could have bought this guy for a wooden nickel. Nickel, nigga. But anyway, you could have bought this guy for a wooden nickel. You could, like, he turned red. He's like, well, no, I can't say it. I promise you, it felt like that guy was sweating bullets up under his armpits. And when he put him on the spot like that, it was like, I will say it with you. I'm giving you a pass to say it with you. Oh my God. It's just the whole set inside that newsroom. You can tell they were just like, oh my God, please, can we just move on from this particular segment? But as far as like in the daily activity of our lives, how do you guys feel about using the terminology in, you know, the nigga, you know, saying nigga or Negro, whatever the case may be? I don't think it's never acceptable to say it. I never give nobody the pass to talk to me in that fashion because, again, like I said, alluded to, I just don't say it. I don't use the part of my daily life because I really believe that, to me, when you start talking to each other like that, it's almost like that. To me, it just feel like that old slave mentality type of talk. And, you know, because my understanding from that, using that word, is it's basically another way, another terminology to be able to make somebody feel like they are beneath you or lower than you. So, you know, but people try to glorify it now. And a lot of these hip hop rappers saying that, you know, it's a difference between GGA or GER. You know, the GER, we wearing gold chains instead of slave chains around your neck. And I mean, some of the corniest stuff that they actually put out there and, you know, try to justify using that particular slang word, I think it's just you opening up Pandora's box and we've done that before as well, as far as like, you know, anybody can say, you know, say that they use that word, they're using it to their raps. Anybody that's other than black, they're using to their raps. They profit and benefit off of it. They do everything under the sun up with this terminology, word or whatever, and at times be super disrespectful. And I'm talking about people that's not, you know, melanated. I'm talking about people that's not black. They're using it. And like I said, we've just gotten to the point to where we got so numb from using and calling each other that all day long, that we don't see that there's an issue with it. But here's the thing, what trips me out is we say it so much, we got numb to it, but then, you know, when we'll get into our feelings, or we will, especially if you use it all day long or whatever, and we got numb to whatever, but you get into your feelings, you know, if something happened to go left and you talking to somebody that's not black, and then they use the word ER or GGA or whatever, which one ever it is they use, and then you be like, hey man, you know, you shouldn't say that, you shouldn't say that, whatever. Well, won't you stop saying it first? We got to start with us first. We got to clean it up with ourselves first. Won't you stop saying it? Stop allowing that to be used in your household, in your everyday life. You calling your friends dad, or you calling your sons and dad, or whatever the case may be. We got to start with us first, clean it up, not allowing that to be, you know, be talking to each other like that. And then we can definitely go outside and start correcting everybody else, because at the end of the day, you got to clean up your house up first before you try to clean somebody else's up. But, you know, and then we got to stop being so super, especially if we use it to ourselves, whatever. We got to stop being so super sensitive when somebody else uses it, whatever. When you use, and I'm talking about that's not black, of color, you know, you get super sensitive when somebody else uses whatever. But again, like I said, we belittle, we degrade, we do a whole lot of things to ourselves, to each other, hurt each other in the most nastiest ways when we use it, whatever. But again, like I said, find something, find another word to use, and I'm not talking about anything that sound close to it, remotely close to it, because like I told you, we got to definitely cleanse ourselves of a lot of this bad behavior, a lot of this thought process, a lot of thinking that we do and we say to each other, whatever. So, that's my thoughts about it. But as far as like with this video that I just watched, it's very hilarious to me, especially when you're on a professional level, such as a platform as a news media platform, and to see people sweat, literally sweat. And when someone is given a pass from a black man, when you see a white guy get put on blast saying, you want to say it, won't you go ahead and say it, because deep down inside your soul that you want to say it. And for him to say, look like a child, when a child got caught with something in their mouth they're not supposed to eat, and like, oh man, that is so hilarious. It's funny, and I had to give you guys that one, okay? So we got to keep this thing rocking and rolling. We're keeping ATL. This next one coming in, you guys know him. That's the one and only Mr. T.I. Why you want? Let's get it.
Hey, TIP. Why you gotta say it? I'm just trying to be nice.
You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? In the relationship and paper to a nigga so back. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Love, huh? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Can't help but notice how you glowing, I can see in your face. Now I just wonder if you know it's supposed to be in place. I swear I treat you like a queen, you put me in this place so you can get back this ring and the key to this place. Tell a nigga one thing, that you need your space. Tell a niggas one thing, you don't need to chase. I wanna get you everywhere between your knees and waist. Hear the sounds that you make and get your knees to shake. Holla at me in the baby, you need to escape. I got a mansion in the game, you and me and you safe. But there's a pound of truck on 23s to escape. 600 G's in the safe, how much G's to take? This is a chance you need to take, ain't no need to wait. Say the word, we could be today. This don't special, let it feel like fate. Hate to make a mistake, how the same thing make you stay, make you stay. Don't tell a nigga know what it has so. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Love, huh? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Do that. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Yeah. In the relationship and paper, you niggas so back. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Love, huh? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Do that. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? I can't picture like that and make you feel like this. How I never came back and it's still like this. Do we hit it from the back and make you feel it in your chest? Take advantage of what you conceal it in your dress. We make you too fresh to show you that you're the best. Compliment you on your intellect, treat you with respect. Get you sex till you sweat, so kiss it on your desk. Build a house and she got it like this. I bet, and I can tell you ain't just another bitch. I bet ain't nobody got me open like this. Not yet. You confused, ain't decided which way you should go yet. You keep saying no when your pen is so wet. Go and tell a nigga know what it has so. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Love, huh? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Do that. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Yeah. In the relationship and paper to a nigga so back. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Love, huh? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Do that. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Hey, this nigga playing mind games, man. I think the time came to your mind change, understand? Life is like a chess move. You need to make your next move better move. Keep it pimping, you understand? Hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Show me how I feel, you know what I'm saying? I put myself all the way out there, you know? Follow your court, man. But I just got a question for you. Is you happy? Go and tell a nigga know what it is. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Love, huh? Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Do that. Hey, why you wanna go and do that? Yeah. In the relationship and paper, you niggas so. Love, huh? Hey, why you.
That one is coming in from the one and only Mr. T.I. Why you want to do that? Why you wanna? Next, we got to come in from the one and only Migos with the Hotel Lobby. Let's get it.
Let's get it. I bought for 16 pencils, a ditch of deep. I know that's not a challenger. I keep some members with me in the fridge, get cold seats, they some cannibals. They like to geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, mission with the chill out. Now she said she's seeing 3D. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. Do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Color stones in my infinity lane, and in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real. Water on me like the sun, cash, sun, pointers, all these comers, I won't fumble. Migo, gonna sock the jump, we got it all, fuck up front of nigga, cake on me, no funnel. Drop top, feeling like Stoney, drop top, can't play no runners. Pull my wallet, take my paddle, 33 back to the tropics. Nigga want shit, I was outside just serving narcotics. Yeah, pay me that stick, nigga made one wrong move, just popping. Look at them bro with the whole butted out in the hotel lobby. It's crowded. Diamond be dancing like Bob. They dance. Don't touch the dick like it be cocked. Don't touch. Shroom and GC the party. We get bitch gon' trend on the top. Keep train. The way I pull up, I'ma pop it and none of these niggas gon' stop me. Pull up. Put the shit on, get a cup of that drip. I'm a motherfucking 5 kilo. Keep stacking your bank and get bigger. Never will I put some shade on them niggas. I'm tell you, little niggas don't play with these niggas. I see the big picture, we up on these niggas. Don't hurt to the point you can call on me, niggas. I got your back, you can follow me, nigga. When they get up, we gon' ball on these niggas. Fucking shit up, cause I beat out the system. Water on me like the sun, some pointers, all these comers, I won't bump. Nigga, gonna sock the jump, we got it all, fuck up front of nigga, cake on me, no funnel. Yeah, shut top, feeling like Stoney, drop top, can't play no runners. Smoking my pallet, take 35 to the tropics. Niggas want shit, I was outside just serving narcotics. Yeah, pay me that stick, nigga made one wrong move, just popping. Look at them bro with the whole flooded out in the hotel lobby. Yeah.
Hotel Lobby by Migos. Another hard one. Coming in, we got to listen to one and only. Ludacris. Roll out. Let's get it.
So drop that, on 20 with the top back. So much money, you can't stop that. Block on it, drop back. So drop that, on 20 with the top back. So much money, you can't stop that.
Now where'd you get that platinum chain with them diamond in it? Where'd you get that matching Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking it. Tell me who's your weed man? How do you smoke so good? You's a superstar, boy. Why you still up in the hood? What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? A couple of cans of whoop ass. You did a good ass job of just eyeing me, spying me. I got my
so drop that, on 20 with the top back. So much money, you can't stop that. Block on it, drop that. So drop that, on 20 with the top back. Much money, you can't
man, that car don't come out until next year. Where in the fuck did you get it? That $80,000 gone. Where in the fuck did you spend it? You must have eyes on your back when you got money to the ceiling. And the bigger the cap, the bigger the feeling, the better I'm feeling. The more that I'm chilling, willing, drilling, and killing them. Who's that bucket naked cook fixing 3-course meals? Getting goosebumps when a body taps the 6-inch heels. What in the world is in that room? What you got in that room? A couple of gas, a couple of knives, couple of rats, a couple of wives. Now it's time to check out my twin Glock on it. Got back my homie. So drop that, 20 with the top back. So much money, You can't stop that. Block party. Shot back. My baby. So drop that. No funny. With the top back. Much money. You can't stop. Are you custom made, custom paid, or you just custom fitted? PlayStation 2 up in the ride. Is that Lorenzo Kitty? Is that your wife, your girlfriend, or just your main bitch? Take a pic while I'm rubbing the hips, touch the lips to the top of the dick, and then woo! And tell me who's your housekeeper and what you keep in your house. What about diamonds and gold? Is that what you keep in your mouth? What in the world is in that case? What you got in that case? Shit about my face, you couldn't relate. Wait to take place at a similar place. So shake, shake, and
We keep it at ATL tonight, y'all. That was from Ludacris. Roll out. The haters, roll out the comment section, all right? We're going to keep on rolling with these joints, and we're going to definitely bring back some more content. But the next one we got is from Lil Jon and Usher, Lovers and Friends. Let's get it. Hey, slow it down, y'all. You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe. I'm here, y'all, with some bangers, baby. Let's go.
You know we had to do it again, right?
We had to do it again. I want you to sing to these ladies, man.
First. Let's see. Baby, how you doing? Hope that you're fine. Wanna know what you got in mind tonight. Got me feeling like shoulders, tea, girl. I can't leave you alone. Take a shot of this here Patron, and it's gonna be on. VIP then got way too crowded. I'm about to end up calling it a night. You should holler at your girl, tell her you're shaking the scene. Pull off peep peep shotgun in the GT with me. She said, oh, I'm ready to ride. Yeah, cause once you get inside, you can't change your mind. Don't mean to sound impatient, but you gotta promise, baby. Tell me again, my baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Tell me again. Make sure you're right. Oh, before we leave. Oh, it's a good look, baby.
Really good look, baby. Look here. Sometimes wanna be your lover, sometimes wanna be your friend, sometimes wanna hug you, hold hands, slow dance while the record's spin. Opened up your heart cause you said I made you feel so comfortable. Used to play back then, now you all grown up like Rudy Huxtable. I could be your bud, you could beat me up. Play fight in the dark, then we both make up. I do anything just to feel your buzz. Why you got me so messed up? I don't know, but you gotta stop tripping. Be a good girl now, turn around and get these with. You know you like it like that. You don't have to fight back. Here's a pillow fight, that. And I'll be setting separate plays, so on all these separate days, your legs can go their separate ways.
Tell me again, my baby. Oh, it's a good look, baby. Tell me again. Tell me over and over and over again. Make sure you're right before you do.
I spent on you for a long time.
Shawty.
But never crossed my mind.
Shawty.
But tonight I seen something in you.
Shawty.
That made me want to get with you. You ain't been nothing but a friend to me. And a nigga never ever dreamed with me. Up in here kissing, hugging, squeezing, touching. Up in the bathtub, rubber dubbing. Are you sure you wanna go this route? Let a nigga know before I pull it out. I would never ever cross the line. Shawty, let me hit you, tell me one more time. One more time.
Tell me again, my baby. Oh, it's a good look, baby. Tell me again. Make sure you're right. Oh, before we leave. Tell me me over and over and over again.
Please tell your lovers and friends that Usher, John, and Luda had to do it again. Please tell your lovers and friends that Usher, John, and Luda had to do it again. That's right. Yeah. Please tell your lovers and friends that Usher, John, and Luda had to do it again.
That was from Ludacris and Usher, Lovers and Friends. We gotta definitely keep this thing going. This is coming in from the one and on. Young Jock is going down. Let's go on. I'm talking about. Let's get it.
Here we go again.
Whoa.
Down south. Ghetto Field USA. Block Entertainment. Yeah. So I go by the name Diddy, right? Yeah. I gotta introduce y'all another motherfucker, my squad, right? This nigga, man. This nigga go by the name of Jock. Young Jock. He resides in College Park, right? But for right now, what we gonna do for y'all? What we gonna do? We gotta give y'all a hit.
Nigga, damn near every day. Ask a million questions like Jock, where you stay? Tell them College Park, where the chop call. Hit 20 grand, spend a grand at the bar. Just about his own. Days on my feet, I'm on that Patron. So get like me. 69 cutlass with the bucket seats. Beat in my trunk, bought it just for the freaks. Catch me in the hood, posted at the stove. Pistol in my lap on the phone, counting dough. If a girl choose, let her do a thing. Just like a mama, nice and night brain. Everybody love me, I'm so fly. Niggas throw the deuces every time I ride by. I know you wonder why. I'm so cool. Don't ask me, just do what you do. Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Verse number 2, do the damn thing. Keeps on my neck, pocket full of bent frames. When I'm in the mall, hoes just pause. I pop a few tags, give me that on the wall. Time to flip the work, make the block bump. Boys in the hood, call me Black Donald Trump.
You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
I think they like me. Better yet, I know. Lights, camera, action when I walk through the door.
That one is from Young Jock. It's going down. And so we definitely got to talk about this story we're talking about now. A 65-year-old woman, she says she is pregnant. She calls her boyfriend up. I don't know if it was a boyfriend, okay, but this is a viral video that went viral. 65-year-old black woman calls her husband, calls her friend, a lover, whoever this, it could have been a one-night stand. I don't know. But she calls him up on the cell phone and tells him that she is pregnant and the baby is his. But the conversation, how the conversation went, it tripped me out, because to hear a conversation of a 65-year-old woman and however old the guy was, for them to have this type of conversation, it's totally different from, somebody that's younger. So it went like she called him up on the phone. I don't have the video, but I'm sure you guys probably already seen it. But she calls the man up on the phone and said, "Hey," whatever the guy's name is. And the guy was like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I want you to know, I'm pregnant and you got a baby on the way." The man was like, "How?" "Well, what you mean, how?" "What you mean, how?" And then she's like, "Well, how, you ain't pregnant. That can't be my baby." And then she was like, "Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. Well, we're just gonna have to go get a DNA test, and we're gonna just have to just take it there or whatever. But the baby is yours. I am pregnant." And the man was like, "No." She's like, "Well, you're gonna find out." So the whole conversation, they were going back and forth. It was really, really hilarious. It was funny, because just to hear a 65-year-old, I think she was 60 plus years old, but to hear an older woman tell another man, over the phone, having a conversation like that back and forth, it was hilarious, because you don't see nothing like that. But to me, I'm saying to myself, look, listen, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just going to tell her, make fun out of it or whatever. But I know Old English 800 conversation talk when I hear it, and that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like some old English 800 was involved inside this with this conversation, before when everything went down, and they did what they did, and now they all have to deal with the repercussions of what transpired or whatever. But at 65 years old, what are you doing trying to, you know what? I'm not going to say this outside the realm of possibility that you cannot, be pregnant during that particular time, whatever. But I don't even believe that you can you hold a baby at 65 years old? From what my readings and from my understanding, that, when you get a certain age, the likelihood of you actually being able to carry a baby at that age, is definitely a problem. And it's a risk, a health risk for you to even try to, hold a baby at that particular age. But with this older couple here, I really believe that, what, when you have an unprotected sex, especially at that age, you can't not, especially if you know for a fact that you're still on your cycle. Men, we still can, have, babies at a certain age or whatnot, we still can do that. But if you decide to have unprotected sex with another individual, you got to have in the back of your mind, like, what the world am I doing? Because that's still a possibility that I might can end up getting pregnant. So, for her to, for them, I'm gonna just put it on her, but for them to have that mentality and not being, extra careful, for they won't put themselves in a position like this, as far as like to have any possibility of getting pregnant. That goes on both of them. Now, I understand a woman's concerns, and for her to let him know how she let him know about telling him about, her being pregnant. But Lord have mercy, man. I'm just put myself in that man's shoes, and I can also see how anybody else can put themselves in that particular situation. For you to tell somebody that you're pregnant with, man, but I know my freaking stomach would be in twists and turns or whatever. Somebody called me up at that age saying that they pregnant by me. Lord have mercy, boy. I don't know what I'll be able to do, whatever, as a 60-some-year-old man just having a fresh, brand new baby. But if you guys have seen a video, you definitely got to make sure you got to tune into it and take a look at it for yourselves, because the people in the comment section of the video, it looked like it was split 50-50, but you've seen a lot of jokes in the comment section as well, because people were saying the same thing, like, how in the world could you sit there and get yourself in this situation? And from my understanding, the woman who is pregnant who's pregnant in the video, the older lady, she already has adult children that have kids. So one of her kids took her to the hospital, and come to find out, she's like 8 or 9 weeks pregnant or something to that magnitude. So if you guys know the story about all that, they definitely put it in the comment section. But I want to know your guys' thoughts and feelings about this situation. At 65 years old, being pregnant, what's your guys' thoughts about that? Do you guys think that the woman that was pregnant, got herself in a situation? Do you guys like, hey, what it is, it's her issue? Do you guys put it on the man? Do you guys put it on the woman? Do you guys put it on each other, of the man and the woman? Me personally, I put it on both of them. They should not have done what they did, especially knowing for a fact that there's a possibility that definitely could have happened or whatever. So I definitely had to give that to both of whatever. But, having a baby is a beautiful thing. I'm not trying to knock that at all. You do what you do. But at 65, that's going to be a big fat no for me. I don't want any more kids at that age. God, if I had to have one, that's fine. But man, please, I do not want to have a child at no 60s. I'm trying to enjoy grandchildren, or trying to enjoy the time that I have, left on earth at that particular time, but not trying to have no brand new baby. No, just no thank you at all. So I want you guys' thoughts about it as well. So we got to definitely keep it moving, and we're going to take it off with this one from the one and only Mr. Jeezy. It's going to be called Back. Here we go. Let's get it. Oh. I'm sorry, put on.
For my city, home 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 for my city. When they see me off in traffic, they say Jeezy on some other shit. Send them pussy niggas running straight back to the dealership. Me, I'm in my spaceship, that's right, I work for NASA. This FNH is not a fraud. Call that bitch my bodyguard. Call that bitch your bodyguard. Yeah, that's my bodyguard. Wear a lot of jewelry. Young don't do security. It's whiter than a napkin, harder than a dinner plate. If you want it, come and get it. You know I stay super straight. Ran up in my spots and now I'm working out the super 8. Know you niggas hungry. Come and get a super plate. Y'all sing happy birthday. Yeah, I got that super cake. 100 carat bracelet. I use it like some super bait. Put on for my city. On for my city. Put on for my city. On for my city. Put on for my city. On for my city. Put on for my city. On for my city. Back top back ain't nothing but a young thug. AKs, I need to join a gun club. Big wheels, big straps, you know I like the super drive. Action just a red bone. We look like
That was from Jeezy Put On. And I want to say thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Mr. Know-It-All's Reaction. And I want to make sure you guys hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, hit that share button. And I want you guys to let your friends and family members know exactly where to go for nice fire content, because we're going to do this every Thursday night. You hear this back in the background. We got a one and only Mr. CeeLo Green, Gnarls Barkley, crazy. You definitely got to tune in and enjoy it. But again, say thank you guys for tuning in. We love you guys. Happy Halloween. Be safe out there. And don't do nothing crazy.
But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. My hero has a heart to the life I live. And all I